Hey guys, I am excited to be here. Hey YouTube, how you doing? Listen, hold on 1 second. Hold please. Okay. There we go. Hey YouTube, hey Instagram. Listen guys, I'm not gonna hold you long, but I got to say this. Listen, I'm doing my DMs. I'm sharing my DMs. Listen, I need you guys to tell me what you think about what happened to this particular hairstylist. So here goes the letter. Hey Mish, I love what you do. Thank you so much. I watch your show every single day. I'm so glad to see you back on. I have a huge issue and I just don't know what to do. I work at a hair salon where there's other stylists, and my problem is one of the other stylists always goes after my client. After I finish a client, this particular stylist would tell my client how they could have done it different or what they would have done. And they've taken a couple of my clients and made them theirs. Now, I talked to the owner about it, and the owner said that's just how business is, and I just need to up my game, level up. I'm a little frustrated because this has been going on for a really long time, and the things that they do, I don't do. I'm almost to the point to where I just want to quit and give up and not even do hair anymore because it's really frustrating. And that's just a little short because it's a really, really long letter. So here we go. Wait a minute. One more point. She said, I always feel like I'm in competition with everybody in the salon whenever we're doing hair. And I don't want to be in a competition. I just want to create because I love what I do, but my passion and drive is almost gone after seeing this happen over and over again and nothing is being done about it. What do you think I should do? Thanks so much, and I'll see you in the morning. So, first of all, we're gonna fight. No, I'm just playing. Yeah, we're gonna fight. No, Loki, we ain't, but we might. No, I'm just playing. Seriously. At the end of the day, there's a couple of things I need to address here. First of all, you didn't tell me what type of business it is that you work at, whether it's a commission, whether you're an employee, or whether you're booth runner, and you want to know why, because those three things matter. Those three things do matter. But at the end of the day, that's wrong. You don't go after somebody else's client, especially once the hair is done, and tell them, oh girl, I would have done this or I would have done this. I mean, like literally this person is so disrespectful and have such a lack of respect for the person, for this young lady. And she said that she was new, so that's probably somebody who been doing hair for a long time, whether they was doing hair out of their house or wherever they doing hair. That's just so disrespectful. You don't do that because see, number one, you messing with my money. You messing with people money, you messing with people livelihood, and you're likely to get stabbed, hurt, punched. And see, this is how things in a hair salon go really, really wrong. And you see those viral videos. This is where it comes from because there's a lack of disrespect. There's a lack of respect for the craft. Everyone is not going to do what you do the same way. And just because what you do, a lot of people think that it's super, super good. Trust me, somebody somewhere that's thinking what you do is trash and garbage, or somebody somewhere can find some error in what you do. So you have to be careful because one thing I know for a fact, the same way that you became the most popular hairstylist is the same way that people make you the least popular hairstylist. So you have to be careful about that. So the reason I say that it matters what type of salon you're in, even though my overall comment at the end is going to not make any of it any difference, I do want to go over this because I think oftentimes people get in salons and they forget and they don't really understand what it means to work there. Number one, if you are somebody that's getting paid, like if you work at a Great Clips or you work at a JCPenney's or Regis or Walmart, Smart Start, if you work at one of those places, typically, because I've worked there before, it's been 10 moons ago. But typically, when you work in those places, you work at a pay rate. You get paid by the hour. So basically, you just work there, and whoever do who, you do who. Now, you still have a little underlying culture where I have my clients, you have your clients, and that's still not a way to handle it. It's still wrong. But the overall culture and the reason that the manager probably didn't do anything because they don't care who do who. They don't care who do who. The only thing they care about is making sure those numbers on those books click up the way they want them to click up, and they can submit their reports to headquarters and they can get the numbers they want. So they really don't care about your career. They don't care about your feelings. They don't care about that. And that's just the overall level. Now, most managers would, if they're hairstylists, now if they're hairstylists, they're gonna be like, you know what, don't do that. They're not going to really smile upon that. But in that type of culture, it might be acceptable. I don't see, and like I said, I've worked for J.C. Penney's and Great Clips. I mean, Smart Start. No, what was it? Great Clips. One of those places. And that was never an issue. You get what I'm saying? So it just really depends on that whole culture of that environment, and the fact that the manager didn't do anything about it and said to you, oh, well, that's just how it's just work. Don't worry about it. Just, you need to level up with it, which was a weird thing for somebody to say to you, because I'm like, level up. You need to level up before I level y'all down. We can get in our feelings a little bit when it come to that. Now, number two, if you're a commission worker, typically commission workers are people that work for a certain percentage out of whatever they do. So they do a client, they get 60%. Do a client, get 30%. 70%. I want to get 30%. Whatever the percentage or the agreed amount is, that's what they get. So at the end of the day, you're still kind of in that situation where your manager really ain't got no vested interest in you being there, because they probably getting a paycheck themselves. See, that's another whole thing too. How are the people that's over you getting paid? See, I'm gonna tell you something. When people get paid well, they get more involved in their job. When people ain't getting paid, whatever, like, I don't care about that. Y'all know how that is. You remember them jobs you had when you was a teenager? You didn't really care about them jobs because they weren't paying you what you wanted them to play. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. So with that being said, that might be why I'm just kind of trying to understand the manager's response, because the person that's coming after your clients is about to get cut. They wrong for that. I have seen people all out fight over their clients. It ain't no such thing as, oh, well, you can come behind my client and say that you could have done it better. No, you could have got these hands. You could have assessed people's livelihood. I'm not encouraging you to fight at all, but I understand the intensity of what it is that you're feeling. So if you're in a booth rental situation, and this is how I explain it all the time, a booth rental situation, the salon is the mall. You might be Estee Lauder, they might be Victoria's Secrets, somebody else might be Foot Locker. You all are independent businesses in there. It's up to you to market your business and to get your skills up. Whereas if you work somewhere like JCPenney's, Smart Starts, or Great Clips, they responsible for your training. So my overall thing, just to kind of give y'all a little information, is a no to the no to the no. That's wrong. And honey, to be honest with you, if the manager don't care about stuff like that happening, find you somewhere else to work. It's plenty other places out here for you to work. And this is one of the reasons that people have chosen to go into beauty suites. I own a regular traditional salon, but people don't want to deal with that confrontation. They don't want to deal with the fact that they got somebody standing over them, looking at them and judging them. You got two people sitting over here in their booth. Cause see, I be done went over there like a spider monkey. And I know y'all keep hearing me talk, but it's just that those type of things cause you to get in a position where it can cause your chemicals to get unbalanced, and you never know what's gonna go down. But at the end of the day, you have to look at your overall mental state in that salon. How are you able to go into that salon and perform at your greatest when you know that the person that you just walked by is looking at you like, she can't do no hair. I always have to fix a client. Y'all already know what I'm talking about. If you do hair, cut hair, do makeup, you know you always got somebody judging you. Somebody judging my eyebrows and my makeup right now, I don't even care. You always got somebody pinpointing what you do. So you don't want to work in that environment. In my salon, we don't have that type of environment. We're very supportive. And if one of us have a weakness in something, we don't have a problem saying, look, come and help me do this. And that's what you want. That's the kind of environment you want. You want to be in this environment where everyone is there together. If you're trying to put a formula together and you're trying to get a particular color without tearing your client's hair down, you want to have somebody in there that's your go-to. It's supposed to constantly, we are artists. And I'm gonna wind it up. We are artists. We are artists, and what we do is art. And if you can't find an artistic feeling in what you're doing, you might not need to be doing it. But in being an artist, you want to be creative. You want to make things. And that's part of the thing that fuels your passion. So when you in a place where you dealing with all this negativity, you got all these people coming in here and you trying to do their hair, and they getting picked off by other stylists in the salon, honey, you better, let me tell you what you need to do. You need to go ahead and grab your little few clients you still got left and tell them we moving before they take all your clients and you ain't got nobody. And then you'll be back at zero. Don't stay there. Go find you somewhere else to go. And don't even worry about that, because at the end of the day, that stuff that they sold out, they're going to get it back. So I hope that helps somebody. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye. I can never get this thing to end right. Welcome to 50/50. My name is Misha Lee, and I am your host this morning. 50/50 is a show that I started. Share with you things about everything that I've learned in over 50 years. It'll be 51 this year. But I want to share with you business, love, relationship.